Sometimes I think the fates must grin as we denounce and insist. The only reason we can't win is the fates themselves that miss. I felt like I had really earned everything that I have been working for. I started in kindergarten and now I'm here playing college soccer. My mindset was very much clear, ready to go. I have what it takes and let's do it.
We were very confident in the ability levels of the back four. Everybody was very optimistic in regards to what we could actually obtain from that season, just due to the strength of the back line that we had.
There was a moment in the LSU game when I was in charge of marking their leading goal scorer, and I was like, oh dear Lord, like this is not gonna be good. And she scored on me, and it was like the first 10 minutes in the game. After that, I really played the best I could the rest of the game.
It was amazing. Like the best soccer game to this day I've ever seen her play was the one against LSU. One of the things that I like the best about her is when something does happen that's not positive, she always comes back. That just challenged her to step up.
This has been her dream for so long. Like she's wanted to play at the college level, and like when Sam sets her mind to something, she's gonna do it.
I just felt like everything up until then, I had finally come full circle and I was ready to do exactly what I needed to do. We win or lose within ourselves. The shining trophies on our shelves can never win tomorrow's game. It was right before we left for Moorhead. We were doing an 8v8 drill, everything was good, practice was almost over. One of the girls was dribbling at me and I went to cut back to defend her and I felt something in my knee kind of move, and we did the ACL test and I failed it, which means I didn't tear it. And so then I got back up, I walked it off, I got my knee wrapped and then traveled to Moorhead. So I went with the team to Moorhead knowing that I might have been injured, not knowing really what was going on. We went to line up to get our names announced and it was my turn and I went to cut back and then my knee gave out on me again and I fell in the huddle and I just remember looking up at my teammates, everyone just with the worst faces possible that they could be looking at me. I heard my mom scream in the stands, so I was just laying there crying and it was just awful. And then I sat down and we brought up the MRI scans and Dr. Howler came in and was like, your ACL is partially torn, you're gonna have to have surgery. Called my mom and I wasn't even out of my car yet and I just fell to the ground.
She just started crying when I answered the phone.
I could hear myself not even be able to control myself anymore. And then she was like, it's okay, you can get through it.
I just told her how strong she is. I knew she had worked so hard to get to where she was. It was just so tough to have her going through that.
When we were told that we were MAC champs and everything, I was on the sidelines with the team. I couldn't even run out to the dog pile because I was still on crutches. I was sitting down on the bench and then I just saw everyone going out there huddling and it was almost like they forgot about me. And so then I was like, all right, I'll just do everything I can with this surgery, do every single rehab possible, and then I know that I can get through it. But when we fail to give our best, we simply haven't met the test of giving all and saving none until the game is really won, of showing what is meant by grit, of fighting on when others quit. 5 months after surgery and the doctor cleared me. And so I was like, all right, it's the spring of sophomore year. I still have all summer to recover. I mean, I can do this. We still waited 2 weeks for me to go into scrimmage and go into contact practice. It was honestly probably the first minutes of the scrimmage maybe. The ball just got bounced back to me on the defensive line, took a bounce, I went to clear it, landed on my left leg, and it just sounded like a rope snapped in my leg. And it was the exact same spot on the field that I tore my first one. Why did this happen to me? I don't understand what I have done to deserve this, what I've done for this to happen to me a second time. Some things just don't go our way.
Emotionally, To see one of my players in that situation and not being able to do anything for her except, encourage her to be patient and give time, was really hard for myself.
And so when I came back in the fall and everyone was there running the fitness test, complaining about the fitness test, complaining about playing time, I was like, okay, like, you guys don't understand. Like, there are people on this team who would kill to be able to say, I practiced hard, but I didn't get in the game. And I almost quit, like, a lot. For who can ask more of a man than giving all within his span? Giving all, it seems to me, is not so far from victory. My sister has also had 3 knee surgeries, so she never got the chance to play college, and I actually did. So I was like, why would I stop when she never got the chance? So I kind of kept the mindset that I'm gonna play for my sister.
When it first happened, I started crying right away because I didn't want her to have to go through what I went through. Having her there and having her succeed was way better than anything I could have done.
When we interviewed Sam, she said that she continued to play and she didn't quit because you didn't get the chance to play in college. What is your reaction to that?
She's the best, I don't know.
If I hadn't gone through what she had been through, then I wouldn't know truly the pain that she was feeling when she couldn't play soccer. Now we come together and we become stronger as sisters because we both know what that's like.
Knowing that she overcame it and she was so driven to be back on the field was super inspiring. She's always been a really good role model for me, and that just proved how great she is.
I've overcome 2 surgeries. I didn't give up. Here I am senior year. I have nothing but joy. This is really special. I need to give it everything I have these last couple games of conference because that'll be it. And so the fates are seldom wrong, no matter how they twist and wind. It is you and I who make our fates. We open up or close the gates, on the road ahead or on the road behind.